Okay, so this is the beginning of my trail. Here we go. I'm going to be filming it on and off. I'll only show you the really exceptional parts. But my walk from start to finish takes me 75 minutes. And I love every step of it. I mean, they do call this the Forest City. The river. Most of the trail goes right beside the river. Don't you just love it? Overhead trees. And you can still hear the traffic from the main road that I came off of. But once you get into it, it gets really nice and quiet. You can hear the crickets. You can hear the birds. Bunch of geese making a big racket landing on the river. There they are, right there. If we're lucky, we'll see something different today. I wanted to make sure that I captured the trail before all the leaves fell. On a warm day like today, I am usually red-faced and sweaty by the time I finish, but it feels good. So as I'm filming this, I'm listening to my abundance steps tape affirmation on loop. Might have to scan the sky when someone pops by. Beautiful blue sky today. Maybe I'll say my affirmation out loud, just in case anybody wants to listen to it as they watch this video of me walking on my nature trail. Every step I take, fork in the road, I'm stepping over here into abundance. Every step I take, I'm stepping into an unlimited abundance of love with With every step I take, I'm stepping into an unlimited abundance of material comfort. With every step I take, I'm stepping into unlimited abundance of creative fulfillment. And with every step I take, stepping into unlimited abundance of physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Yeah, that didn't work very well. Oh, the sky is so lovely and clear blue today. Just look at these trees. Just look at them. Fantastic. Now, right up here, where that telephone pole is, or that whatever it is, pole, that's where I've seen deer crossing the path. I mean, I realize that I do the same path every single time, but it never gets old. The leaves are always changing. There's always a different bunch of flowers cropping up. Very friendly people. A lot of them the same faces every time. I especially love it when the overhead trees shade the path. I mean, it's getting a little droopy now because we haven't had much rain lately. The leaves are falling already. There's a couple of bridges, small bridges. So I've actually learned a lot about the trees, especially this year. The bark of one particular tree just intrigues me no end. And at the beginning, I researched it wrong and I thought it was ash, but it's actually poplar. And the other day, I found out that one of the maple trees actually has smooth bark that peels off. But those poplar trees are so magnificent. Great, huge trunks. There's the first little bridge. And I always stop, look over the edge just in case I get to see something interesting. Lots of little water spiders. It's very calming. I'll show you the other side. On this side, I've seen some beautiful dragonflies. Haven't seen any lately. God, I love nature so much. And of course it's nice because during the week, and this is a weekday, there are fewer people on the trail. Can you hear the crickets? And every once in a while you get people pass you by on a bicycle or some motorized vehicle with their music blaring. Hey man, you're missing the whole atmosphere of nature. Shut it down. Coming upon a nice little shaded part. Just walking at a moderate pace. Here's the second little bridge. I mean, at this point, I could probably walk this path blindfolded. And this one has little lily pads. This is where I saw the toads a couple of times in a row. Doesn't look like there are any today. Let's look on the other side. Looks to be a little animal dam. don't know if beavers live in this little stream, but it's possible. See, there's butterflies. I just love it so much. Okay, let's go. And for several years in a row, almost every time I came out for my walk, I would pass an elderly Japanese gentleman. And he'd always have his head down and just barely even a glance. So I started just saying hi. And this year, we've actually gotten to the point where he gave me a great big smile. Tried to talk to him one day, but he didn't speak English. All good. Smile, a nod, a wave, says it all. Look at these trees. Just look at those trees, how big they are. I mean, honestly. I'm not sure I'd ever want to do a bike ride through here. It would be too fast. You'd miss too much. But on the hot days, it would be cooler. Okay. This is another step in another fork in the road. And of course, you know, I'm stepping into unlimited abundance. And this is my favorite part of this trail. Now look at the bark on that tree. And it goes up, 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 up. This is the poplar. Or these are the poplars that I thought were ash. Ooh, this one I love. I've often stopped, put my hand on this one, to give it a little love. I mean, they're all along this trail. Look at this. 3 of them together. 4, 5. They're just fantastic. And the parks department, they always leave everything they cut down for the benefit of the little insects and the animals. And I really am intrigued by all these rotting trunks. I mean, sometimes they just look so amazing. It's another couple. Check it out. I never get bored with things I love. There it is. Listen to the leaves. Hi. Oh, just soft breeze today. Just a little background soothing noise. Noise, no. Soothing, almost a sparkle. mean, sometimes it just feels like you're stepping through time because you know how old these trees are and how long it's taken them. Now there's a whole group of them here, and I am amazed every time I pass them by. Oh, they're magnificent. And I think I'm gonna, after we see the trunks of these fantastic trees, just like a whole family of them. Look at that. You just look at the bark. Fantastic. And I'll give you another peek at the river. And then I'm going to get on with my day. There's still quite a while to go. The river's quite low this year. So on the other side of the river is where I see the herons, the gray herons usually. So I'm always on the lookout. And if I see anything really extraordinary, I'll restart the video. But it's wonderful. Okay, maybe I'll see you later. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Somebody who must be an architect built this tree house. I mean, it's just fantastic. I've never ever seen anyone using it. But it is great. I just love the way they designed it. Cool or what? Just up ahead, I said I was going to stop, but reminded me. I stop ahead. You can see there's houses on this side, and the river over there. And just up ahead here is where the bird in 2022 flew and attacked the back of my head. And I consequently fell sideways, broke the hell out of my arm and wrist. And one of the people in one of these houses came out to assist me. What a kind man. He brought me a chair to sit in, called an ambulance. Okay, one shot, one last shot. Oh yeah, gotta see the yellow flowers. I mean, come on. And then the river. Okay, bye for now. Oh yeah. And this is the third bridge. I forgot there were 3. And just before we get to this bridge, there's some really interesting mushrooms, fungus, whatever it is, growing on this one tree. And you see it down there? Some on the other side as well. And this is populated side of the little stream. And from the other side of the bridge, the water is really low. That's okay. I'm not so keen on that green scum down there. Okay. So here is one of those maple trees that I spoke about with the bark that peels. Very interesting. And folks, on my walk back, I'll be leaving my shadow behind. And here's a little bench. And a young man has created this memorial for someone who obviously he was very close to, who lost their life in the river. Very touching. And you can get right up to the edge. The other day when I stood here, I thought, I gotta get a picture of these roots. Look at how gnarly they are. And I'm going to tell you a little story while we listen to the river about this bench. Could have been last year. Up on the trail, I found a huge turkey feather. A wild turkey feather. And I do collect feathers if they're nice. So I walked past this bench and there was an elderly couple sitting here. And the man looked very frail. And the woman was sort of patting his back, rubbing his back very gently. And I thought, oh, there's some illness going on here or something. So I thought, should I stop and say anything? I decided to move along and had the intention that if they were still here on my way back, I'd say something. And sure enough, I mean, it was at least 10 or 15 minutes later on my way back, and they were still here. So I walked over, and I mean, this was a huge feather I was carrying. And I just said, your guardian angel wanted me to tap your shoulder and give you some healing. So I tapped both of their shoulders, and I was hoping they didn't think I was completely insane, but hey, that's really who I am. And the woman says, oh, bless your heart. So I didn't linger, I just walked on. And that pretty much describes the spontaneous things that I'm prone to do. Okay, just a little check out those yellow flowers, and we'll pause it again. So here's the affirmation. Every step I take is a present and constant cue for my conscious and my unconscious mind. That reminds me I am stepping firmly and permanently into unlimited abundance. With every step I take, I am stepping into an unlimited abundance of love. With every step I take, I'm stepping into an unlimited abundance of material comfort. With every step I take, I'm stepping into an unlimited abundance of creative fulfillment. And with every step I take, I'm stepping into an unlimited abundance of physical, mental, and emotional well-being. And I'm stepping away from, leaving behind all physical, mental, and emotional limitations. And I'm doing it in a way that is most beneficial and most enjoyable for me. Here comes another part of the trail that I like. And when all the leaves get yellow and the sun shines down, it's a most magical kind of glow that you feel. Again, in the summertime, this is all just thick, lush, green. But what makes it interesting is the change. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it going until my turnaround point. We're almost there. I hope you've enjoyed it. You can just imagine that you're walking with me. Another couple of those peeling maples. Nice big ones. And the river's over there. You can still hear it. Oh, or maybe that's the traffic from where I turned around. Almost at the end. You can see the highway over there. And this, my darlings, is where I turn around. I've given you the full treatment of my nature walk halfway. Now I'm headed back. Little squirrel. Okay, bye-bye.